are being pawned. Our kids' lives are already sold. Thank you.
Yes. Well said, Ms. Hendricks. Yes.
Eve now has to return back to Bronx Criminal Court and sit in that courtroom for the trial of the person who murdered her son. But Eve's not the only mother. The Hendricks family is not the only family that is today dealing with the court date of someone that murdered their child. We are here because behind us, a young lady with a life ahead of her was shot and killed. 16 years old, a straight A student, a good child, a good daughter, a good sister. We have 2 other students who are also now recovering from being shot. We're going to continue on with our speakers, but first, I want to talk about stats and facts very briefly. Gun violence has taken all of our communities under siege, and what is happening in our communities is spilling over into our schools. Gun violence spiked last month by more than 16% compared to March 2020. Before the pandemic, in the 2019 to 2020 school year, only 1 firearm was found in a New York City school. This was before the bail reform laws were enacted and put into law. This school year alone, April 11th, we have 17 firearms, 17 found in New York City schools. And these firearms are found by school safety agents who are majority Black and Hispanic women, who are unarmed, who are civil servants, who are our neighbors, our mothers, our grandmothers, our sisters. These are the women, the majority women workforce that are finding these loaded weapons in our schools. Weapon seizures in schools are up by 80% this year compared to pre-pandemic levels. Taser seizures in schools have soared a whopping 591%. Between July and late February, 325 tasers have been recovered compared to just 47 during that period in 2020. Knives. We've seen stabbings in schools. Knife busts have increased by 25% this year when compared to the 2019 to 2020 school year. Then there's the other category. Other category includes pepper spray and brass knuckles. That other category has seen a 326% hike, rising from 279 in 2020 to 1,190 from September 2021 to February 2022. And I want to point out that these weapons that are being seized, these soaring percentages are being seized by school safety agents in our schools, this Black and brown majority workforce of mothers and grandmothers, even with the current shortage. Shooting incidents in our communities spiked 16.2% in March, and year to date, the NYPD has clocked 332 victims of gun violence, a 14.5% increase compared to the same period in 2021, and an average rate of nearly 4 shooting victims per day. And on Friday, we had 3 students. And I'm not talking about any other shootings on Friday. Overall, in our city, major crimes are up 37%. Shootings have increased 69%. Felony assault is up 22.5%. This is the reality that we are dealing with. And it's for this reason we are asking, we are demanding, and we are begging Mayor Adams to please protect our children and to please protect our communities. Mayor Adams, if you can hear us, we wish you a speedy recovery. But Mayor Adams, when you are back at 100%, we need you to do more. We don't want you to listen to the noise. Don't listen to the numerical minority. Listen to parents like Eve Hendricks and other parents who have lost their children. We're going to continue on with our speakers. Our next speaker is Jackie Rowe Adams, followed by Quyan Simpkins.